video, we're going to answer what is a pullip and overview my pullip collection. In one of my previous pullip videos, somebody commented what is a pullip? They'd never seen one before. So that prompted me to do this video. I do want to say as I go through this video, the information I have is what I have read online through my own personal research. And of course, not everything you read online is 100% true. If I read it in more than one source, I figured it's probably accurate information. I also cross-reference with Wikipedia, so there's that. And I am pretty sure I'm going to be pronouncing the dolls' names incorrectly because they are Korean names and I do not speak Korean. I did some research when I first started collecting pullip as to how to pronounce the names, but, you know, probably doing it wrong anyway. So please forgive that.
Pullip is a fashion doll first designed by a South Korean artist in 2003 and first produced by June Planning out of Japan. This is the original artist's name. I don't know how to pronounce it. In 2009, June Planning began operating as Groove, also known as JP Groove, out of South Korea. Pullip is Korean for leaf or blade of grass. The dolls have a jointed plastic body in a 1/6 scale, an oversized head in a 1/3 scale, and eye mechanisms that allow for eye movement from side to side and blinking eyelids. There have been different body types used: 1, 2, 3, and currently they're on type 4. Some of the companion dolls available include Taeyang, who's Pullip's current boyfriend, Doll, Taeyang's little sister, Bayul, Doll's friend, and Isul, Pullip's little brother. The first Pullip doll was released in July of 2003. She was called Wind, and she came with a bicycle for around $90. She was also released without a bike for about $73.
So this is my pullip collection, and I will start over here at the end. I'm not going to go over them in detail because I actually have unboxing videos for all of them. So I'll start over here. This is my latest acquisition, and she just came out like a month ago. This is the 15th anniversary cinema roll doll, the pullip version. Pullip does a lot of these, or has done a lot of these over the years, where they do collaborations or licensing with a known character. This is my Pullip My Melody doll. And this is my Tokidoki Hello Kitty Pullip doll. And this is my Tokidoki Luna Rosa doll. Over here we have my Pullip Allura doll. She was a collaboration with a face-up artist and a doll costume designer under the Creators label. Then I have over here, this is actually a Taeyang doll. Again, sorry that I probably mispronounce all the names. And he is from Mansion of the Immortal. He's called Valko. He is a werewolf kind of inspired doll. I actually have 2 other dolls in this collection. These are my 2 other Mansion of Immortal dolls, but they have not been unboxed, so I'm not going to dwell on them. Just to say, one is an Isul and one is a Pullip. But next to Valko, we have Bloody Red Hood, which I also just unboxed recently as part of my Cerise Hood series, because she's inspired by Little Red Riding Hood, and so is Bloody Red Hood. And then we get into my Alice's, which you can see I have a lot of Alice in Wonderland inspired Pullips. That is something Groove has done for quite a while. Alice in Wonderland inspired Pullip dolls, and they've done lots of different series. These are the ones that I've collected. So here is what they call Classical Alice, and I have the White Rabbit, Alice, and the Mad Hatter. Love these dolls just because of their classic Alice look. Then we have this series. This is the Lunatic series. I only have the Lunatic Queen. I just loved her and her heart-shaped pupils in her eyes, and loved her costume and everything. And I'm gonna move Lunatic Queen out of the way so that you can better see my steampunk series. This is probably my favorite series, maybe at least my favorite Alice series. This is Alice in Steampunk, so they're all steampunk inspired dolls, and right here I have the Mad Hatter. I love her wig and stock, as well as Pullip Cheshire Cat in Steampunk, or whatever she was called. These are two of my all-time favorites because of their wigs and their stock are amazing. Just love these dolls. You should definitely check out their original unboxing videos in my channel, but these are gorgeous. And then I have adorable little Easel. He's so cute in his little Mad Hatter outfit. And then Steampunk Alice. I love these dolls. This actually isn't the full collection. I think there's a like a Taeyang Dodo or something, and I think there's either a doll or a Bayul Alice as well. I can't remember now. But these were my favorites. Because Pullip is expensive, I don't necessarily feel the need to complete a collection of a series. I always, with Pullip, just get the ones that I like. So all of my dolls are the type 4 body, and I'll show you a little bit about the type 4 movement. They all come with doll stands, and they all come with these little cards. I believe the original Pullip lines did not come with cards, and I don't think they came with doll stands either, really. I'm not sure about that because I don't have any original Pullips, but they come with cards, a little image of what they look like. And here we have Luna Rosa. She's going to be our model so that you can see that these Pullips, the current day Pullips, all have wigs. I believe one of the Pullip lines, perhaps it was the first one or something, had rooted hair. I read that somewhere, that one of the lines of Pullips had rooted hair. But they all have wigs now. They have their eye mechanisms in the back. The controls are in the back. And that allows you for moving their eyes side to side and closing them. The newer mechanisms, which I demonstrated in my last unboxing video for Cinema Roll, allow for graduated eyelid closing. So it's like a lower lid and then a full closed lid. They have movement at the neck. They have movement at the upper arm, the shoulder, and then the upper arm and elbow and wrist and torso and hips and knees and ankles. So they're very posable figures. They're also very customizable because even if you have one that maybe you get one used and it's damaged or something, you can remove the wig, replace the wig. You can remove the eye mechanisms because you can remove the screws in the back and undo the head and change out the eye chips. You can take off the face paint, which is called the face up. You could repaint it yourself. Obviously, you could change out the outfit. They also have a customizable line called Make It Own. Here's an example of the Groove products that allow you complete customization, and this is the Make It Own kit. It is the face and body of a Pullip, but it's a blank canvas. And I'll open the box so you can see. This is what the kit looks like. You've got your face, you've got your eye mechanism, you have eye chips, eyelashes, the rest of the eye, these are the eyelids, the screws you need, and the body. And this allows, obviously, you can paint the body, decorate the body, decorate your own eye chips. There's also a lot of sellers online who make customized eye chips, will do a customized face up for you. My goal for 2018 is to start making my own Pullip dolls because I think it just looks super fun. They also sell wigs. And of course, there's tons of sellers online who make doll wigs. This happens to be one that's made by Groove. I do usually list some basic details on my website about these dolls, like what their manufacturer suggested retail price was and how tall they are. But just so you know and have a reference in this video, we'll take Pullip Laura as an example here. She is about 12.5 inches tall. So she's a little taller than a Barbie, but what makes her unique is the size of her head. But there are some Barbie clothes that could fit a Pullip, absolutely. So that is my Pullip video. If you have any other questions, please note it below. And of course, if you have information about especially early Pullip dolls, like body types 1, 2, and 3, please share below. And if you have any experience with a Pullip doll that actually had rooted hair, comment below.